The Color Monster, a story about emotions by Anna Elinas. This is the Color Monster. Today he woke up feeling confused and doesn't know why. Are you all mixed up again, Color Monster? Your emotions don't work well when they're all jumbled up. You should try to separate them and put each one in its own jar. If you like, I can help you. Let's try to make sense of how you feel. This is happiness. It shines yellow like the sun and twinkles like the stars. And when you're happy, you laugh and jump and dance and play. You want to share your happiness with everyone. This is sadness. It's lonely and blue like a rainy day. It washes over you like the sea. When you're sad, you hide and want to be alone. You don't want to do anything except maybe cry. And it's okay to cry, Color Monster. And this is anger. It burns like fire, and it's hard to stomp out. When you're angry, life can feel unfair. Sometimes you want to take your anger out on others. But I'll be nice to you, Color Monster, and your anger will disappear. This is fear. It hides and runs away like a mouse in the night. And when you're afraid, you feel tiny. You think you don't have the courage to face the gray shadows. But I can help you find your way. This is calm. It's quiet like the trees, as light as the green leaves swaying in the wind. And when you're calm, you breathe slowly and deeply. You feel at peace. Now you can rest, Color Monster. All your feelings are in the right place. See? Don't you feel much better? Uh-oh, I see you're feeling something new. You look different, Color Monster. Tell me, how do you feel now? Hi friends, welcome back to the Art Room with Mrs. Nolte. Today we're going to be doing a little project based on the book The Color Monster by Anna Elinas. There's our little color monster. From today's materials, you are going to need a piece of white paper, a marker like a Sharpie or a black marker, and just some crayons. So let's get started. For the top of our paper, we are going to create two ears. These are going to be the top of a triangle shape on either side of the paper. Now we're going to connect the ears for our monster. Now, instead of making just a zigzag line, we're going to use our name, but we're going to make this as a continuous line, meaning we're not going to pick up the marker or the pencil off the paper when we draw our name. This can be a little tougher than it sounds. So My first name is Tammy. I'm going to start with the letter T, but I'm not going to pick up my pencil or my marker to do my T. I'm just going to continue to draw, leaving my marker on the page. So there's my M. I have another M. There's a lot of zigzag lines in my name. My Y, and then I'm going to connect it to the ear. So here's the top of my monster's head. It is a continuous line using the letters of my name. I didn't take the marker off the page, so now it looks like a kind of a crazy zigzaggy line. Next, I'm going to make a zigzag line coming down the side of the page for the side of his body, and another one starting at the ear for the other side. And then I'm going to connect it to close off this shape with another zigzag for the bottom of his body. Now my monster has some form. He's going to need 2 eyes. I'm going to make my eyes be symmetrical. But if you'd like to make your eyes 2 different sizes or a different type of eye, you can do that. Whatever you decide is great. Inside the eye, I'm going to make a pupil. So I'm going to make a smaller circle, and I'm actually going to add a tiny highlight in it. Again, you can make your eyes any way you want. They can be 2 different sizes. They can be the same size. One can be closed, one can be open. It's great. We're going to add a mouth, which is just a straight line going across. And then I'm going to add 2 triangles on that line to make it look like he has 2 little teeth. Let's add a couple of arms. Those are going to be diagonal lines coming down from the side of the body with a zigzag line at the bottom. Those are going to be the fingers. I did 5. Same thing on the other side, a diagonal line, making a little zigzag line at the bottom and connecting it back up to the body. Now for the feet, I am going to draw a straight line down and then come across almost like an L shape. Bring a second parallel line down from the body and connect them with a zigzag. And I had the feet going out to the side. You can have them both going the same direction, whatever works. This little monster looks like he has a lot of energy because he has all these zigzag lines around him. So we talked earlier about implied texture or drawing texture on an object. This monster looked kind of smooth, so I added some small little lines all over it so that it looks like there's some fur. I'm also going to add some crazy eyebrows. If you'd like to add a hat or any other thing around your monster, feel free. And the last thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to have my monster holding a paintbrush. There's my little paintbrush with some bristles. Awesome. So just like in the story that we just saw, we were talking a little bit about the monster and how he had a lot of jumbled up feelings. He had a lot of feelings, and each one of his feelings was represented by a different color. So you can make your monster all one color. If you're a happy monster, you could have a big yellow monster. But I think, considering all the stuff that's been going on lately, I have a lot of different feelings that come up even in the course of one day. So I'm going to start with some yellow on my monster, but I'm going to jumble them up all over my monster. I'm going to make some yellow and some orange, and then I'm going to add some reds and some blues, and I'm going to make mine a very colorful, mixed up feeling monster. But you can color your monster any way that you like. Okay, so I finished up my color monster. I added some rainbow coming off of my paintbrush too. Like I said, you could add anything that you want with your color monster. You could add a hat, you could have him holding something, whatever works for you is great. I'd love to see what you've done when you're finished, so feel free to share with me, and I hope you enjoyed this little project. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.